Hey everybody, and welcome to Hodl and Shill. I'm Cryptopher Columbus, and today is day 28 of our Bitsgap follow along. So we're going to jump right in here and see where things are. So we have it pulled up, and you can see here our sum bot profit is at $57, which is equivalent to 4.74%. And then our sum total profit and loss is right now negative $141, which is 11.55%. However, remember that does include these changes here in the currency. So let's start by going over the bots that we started together. Our Ethereum 3S that we started as a classic bot is actually in the green. It is at $2 in profit, which is 2.97% overall. And so it has averaged 1.48% a day. So right on target where we want it to be. We're going to definitely leave this running and see where it's at here within the next couple weeks. And the target would be, to obviously let this run for a month and see where we're at then. But, we'll take it day by day as this is a follow along. Next, we started our FTM short. Three short. These are the leverage tokens as well, and this is actually up 16%. So we've made $12 here, and that is 10.42% in the green, or an average of 5.21% a day for the last 2 days. It has actually also done around 400 transactions, which is really wild when you think about it. And so obviously our BTC3L is suffering right now. That is down 20%. It's made $1 in profit, 0.67%. We're going to leave that. However, today what I want to do is I think the BTC will actually see another low before it actually starts to bounce. And even if it does bounce, it's still going to go a little bit lower. So we're going to actually start a BTC3S here together. So the rest is unchanged, right? We've got our BTC3L out of range. We're going to leave that. Our Elon has made $9 in profit, 3.33%, but that's just equivalent to 0.14%. Of course, our Yushi and Floki are down. One's 30% and the other one is 22%. We're just leaving those. They're out of funds, and it's not a big deal. We've just, like I said, we've talked about just leaving those there at 25 days. We'll leave them for another week and probably close them out. And then our Shiba is at 0.18%, $22 in profit, which is 5.16%. However, it's down 11% overall. This is just another one that we'll probably just leave running just because we have it trading some of the volume that we have in that wallet. And that's it. So let's start our BTC3S. And we are going to do this as a classic bot. And I actually have a tip at the end of this video to go over SBot and classic bot with these leverage tokens that we've been talking about. So we're going to do this with, let's do this with $75. We're just going for a low amount that anybody can do, and we will trail up because this is the classic bot. Now 180 grids is completely unnecessary. That's 0.33%. Will never be profitable doing that kind of volume. And so let's just go with, let's try 30. 30 is 1.97%. We might go lower. Let's back test this. 33.80% on the 30-day range. Not bad, actually. So, but what happens if we go lower? Let's go with 25. At 25, it's still the same. So we'll stick with 30. Yeah, doesn't change that much. So we're going to stick with the 30. That is around 33%, which would be really nice in 30 days. We'll see how that works out. And so we don't need our take profit. We don't need our stop loss on. We're going to be watching these every day. And so we'll preview. The grid looks good. High price here, low price there. Very good. Confirm. Okay, it's got to buy the BTC3S. It's filled. All right, looks good. You can see the green start to fill the chart. These are the orders that it's putting in. Very good. Okay, here's these. There's a few more. Okay, there we go. done, and the bot is started. Okay, so this is just probably going to counterbalance the 3L. However, we have a little bit more in here, so hopefully this will outbalance it and will make up the loss here from the BTC 3L in the meantime. So let's see what happens. Again, these are 30-day tests that we plan to run. We're not running with a crazy amount of money. We're doing something that anybody can do. And with that being said, there are links to a free trial, my link below, and also there's a link to share the bots that I currently have running, so you can see those at any given time as well. All right, so that settles that. We're going to leave this and see what it can do. Now, I did want to talk about something interesting. What we've talked about is the S-bot or classic bot better in dealing with the leverage tokens 3L and 3S, and so I want to go over something that I found while doing some research, and that's this user tip here, and that is S-bot or classic bot. One is not better than the other. It all depends on price action, which kind of makes sense when you think about it. So the S-bot, the investment distribution is buy and sells, just as normal. There are fixed amount on the quote currency. Okay, so it's a fixed amount on the quote currency, and it's optimized for sideways trends. So that's why with the trailing up and trailing down, the S-bot makes sense on sideways trends, right? It completely makes sense when you look at these charts, right? So here's a sideways trend. It's going up and it's going down, and the grid bot is just following it. Then we have the classic bot. The classic bot investment distribution is the same, buys and sells, but they are fixed amount on the base currency. Okay, so it's just a fixed amount, not on the quote currency, it's on the base currency. And so this is optimized for ascending trends. So when you have something that is looking like it's going up, that makes sense. It makes sense to use the classic bot. Now, my theory is that the charts on the leverage tokens, they obviously, we want them to go up depending on the pair that you're running. So that is why I think that the classic bot might outperform an S-bot, because those shouldn't run sideways. But I could be wrong on that, and the only way to find out is by testing, and that's exactly what we're doing here. But I just wanted to share this with you guys on the difference between the S-bot and the classic bot, and how it says that one's not better than the other. So that makes sense, obviously, when you think about that. It's not necessarily about it being better. They're doing something a little bit different. So it is just a matter of which one is going to perform better on the chart that you're looking at. So we're going to let that BTC3S run. We're going to let everything else run where it can, and that's going to be it. But yeah, that's it for today. If you have any questions, comments, leave those below. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. If not, thanks for watching, and I hope that you guys share this with other people. Our goal here is to get to 2,000 subscribers by the summertime, and I would love if you could help us make that happen by sharing this and subscribing yourself. But if not, otherwise, we will see you in the next video. Thank you.